Namaskar, this is Nirja, and you are listening to Travel World Online. News highlights of the day. Government releases Meghalaya tourism policy. Himachal Pradesh artificial lakes to turn into vibrant tourist destinations. Koolwal Kothi Zinc Journey by the Fern, Nawalgarh opens its doors for guests. IndiGo adds Tbilisi as its 29th international destination. Another first for SriLankan Engineering with maintenance check for Cebu Pacific Air. The all-new air opens at Four Seasons Hotel Mumbai. Now, news in details. The Meghalaya government recently released the Meghalaya Tourism Policy 2023 in Shillong with a resolute aim to make the tourism sector a game changer for the state and effectively augment its meager resources by exploiting the abundantly available natural bounty that can attract visitors from across the globe. The policy was released by Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma in the presence of State Tourism Minister Paul Lingdaw at a function held at the State Convention Centre here. Speaking to journalists after the event, Lingdaw said, "With the blessings of the Chief Minister, we have made public the new Meghalaya Tourism Policy 2023, which broadly has two sections. One is the vision statement core guidance principles and to the parts which deal with the thrust areas. We have identified 10 thrust areas under this policy, which will be guiding the policy of the route trajectory of tourism in Meghalaya." Elaborating that the government will shoulder the responsibility of a leader and mentor, the State Tourism Minister said, "We need the support of all stakeholders. We need this policy because we want to encourage the youths in tourism in a planned manner, and this is something doable because tourism is growing more than ever." According to a story published in the Hindustan Times, there has been a substantial increase in the footfall of tourists post the COVID pandemic, approximating around 1.5 million tourists including foreign visitors in Meghalaya. Lingdaw further expressed strong optimism that the tourism sector will surely be a game changer for the state. The minister asked the youths to take up entrepreneurial endeavors, mentioning that there are only limited opportunities in the government sector. How much we can dwell on the reservation policy, as we know that opportunities in the government sector are dwindling. And in fact, there is a large alarming number of 60,000 youths who join market employment every year. It is a huge number, and unless we identify, encourage, and strengthen tourism as a sector, we see that opportunities in the public sector have become much marginalized, he said. Therefore, this is a very important step that the government has taken, and we are confident that with the youth population that we have, the soft skills that we have, Meghalaya is headed to a far brighter day ahead if we encourage tourism in a bigger way, Lingdaw underscored. Earlier in the day, CM Sangma launched a fleet of 16 Toyota Innovas as part of the Prime Tourism Vehicle Scheme for tour operators and individuals. To this, Lingdaw said that another 50 such vehicles will be launched in the next 2 months. We plan to encourage about 500 such vehicles to be provided to different players. Most of them are young people belonging to different tourism promotion societies, the State Tourism Minister added. The Himachal Pradesh government is contemplating to develop artificial reservoirs as vibrant tourist destinations, offering a range of adventure activities like water sports, angling, bird watching, and ecotourism, Chief Minister Sukhwinder Singh Sukhu said recently. In a statement issued in Shimla, Sukhu said rules are being formulated to govern the operations of these activities with an objective to prolong the stay of tourists besides offering them a variety of memorable experiences. The hill state is endowed with bountiful lakes and reservoirs, mainly with glaciers as their source. The state government has plans to explore the possibility of giving a fillip to lake tourism to empower local community by promoting homestays, street food corners, restaurants, resorts and hotels in close proximity to these artificial water bodies, he said. As per a PTI report, the Chief Minister said the state also intends to promote water-based attractions such as houseboats, cruises, yachts as well as water sports in its reservoirs. The main focus is to start such activities at Pong Dam in Kongra, Kol Dam, Bhakra Reservoir in Bilaspur, Larji Reservoir in Kullu, Tattapani near Shimla and Chamera Dam in Chamba, he added. Meanwhile, the Congra administration has been directed to identify suitable sites to create an artificial lake spanning 1 to 2 kilometers along a perennial river route. Additionally, 5.75 hectares of land has been identified in Nagrota for setting up a wellness center and an artificial lake with world-class fountains. The government has allocated 70 crore rupees for promoting adventure tourism activities in Pong Dam in Congra district, which will attract adventure sports lovers to the state, Sukho noted. The state intends to increase the influx of tourists, that is, to attract 5 crore tourists in the coming 4 to 5 years, which will significantly contribute to employment and self-employment avenues for the youth besides strengthening the economy of the state, he added. The Fern Hotels and Resorts has announced the launch of Koolwal Kothi Zinc Journey by the Fern, Nawalgarh. This is the company's 12th hotel in Rajasthan. The Kothi prides itself on its vintage furnishings and painstaking attention to detail while emulating life of 80 to 100 years ago. The resort is located in a lovely garden next to a spacious green roundabout. The location allows guests to live the lifestyle of the Maharajas of Rajasthan. The resort is ideally located close to the nearest tourist attractions and is 130 kilometers from Jaipur International Airport, 285 kilometers from Indira Gandhi International Airport, Delhi, and 3.5 kilometers from Nawalgarh railway station. Expressing his enthusiasm at the opening, Suhail Kannampilli, managing director, the Fern Hotels and Resorts, said, "We are delighted to launch Koolwal Kothi Zinc Journey by the Fern, Nawalgarh. The region draws leisure travelers all year round because of its renowned Shekhawati Havelis and ancient heritage. Travelers visiting the area will have a unique experience at the resort, which perfectly combines contemporary amenities with the foundation of antique elegance. With this launch, we take a step forward in expanding our footprints across Rajasthan's top tourist destinations." Koolwal Kothi Zinc Journey by the Fern, Nawalgarh offers an exceptional stay experience with 24 individually designed rooms and suites. All rooms are fully air-conditioned, with Wi-Fi connectivity, LED TVs, and eco-friendly bathroom amenities. The other facilities include a multi-cuisine restaurant, spacious banquets, meeting rooms, gym, and a swimming pool. Fresco, the multi-cuisine restaurant, offers a unique dining experience of Indian, Chinese, and continental delicacies. For meetings, social gatherings, and private parties, the 3 state-of-art conference and banquet halls are ideal choices. Mohit Sharad, Associate Vice President Sales and Marketing, North and East India, the Fern Hotels and Resorts, said, "The Koolwal Kothi Zinc Journey by the Fern, Nawalgarh takes great satisfaction in the royal experience the hotel can provide its guests. We take great satisfaction in offering our guests an environment-friendly atmosphere. With its illustrious history, alluring architecture, and gracious hospitality, Nawalgarh serves as an idyllic backdrop for our finest indulgence. As we begin this extraordinary trip, guests can immerse themselves in the royalty and charm that Koolwal Kothi Zinc Journey by the Fern has to offer." Varun Khandelwal, partner, Indralok Hotels added, "We announce our alliance with the Fern Hotels and Resorts with great pleasure as it represents an important turning point in our quest for hospitality excellence. We are excited to provide a unique paradise to our guests." IndiGo, India's preferred airline, has announced Tbilisi as its 29th international and 107th overall destination, effective 8 August 2023. The exclusive flight will operate between Tbilisi, Georgia and Delhi and is now open for booking. The introduction of these new flights caters to the rising travel demand for Georgia while also benefiting business travelers. The new connectivity has the potential to grow trade and bolster economic and cultural ties between the two nations. Tbilisi is also part of the Silk Route, which will further enhance the flow of trade from the city. Vinay Malhotra, head of global sales at IndiGo, said, "We are thrilled to announce Tbilisi, the capital of Georgia, amongst our new destinations in our expanding 6E network, opening up exciting international travel opportunities. Georgia is now amongst the favored and sought-after holiday destinations for Indian travelers. IndiGo has always been committed to providing superior connectivity and enhanced accessibility to our customers. With the launch of these flights, we aim to not only strengthen the connectivity between India and Georgia but also increase tourism and foster potential business collaborations. IndiGo will continue to deliver on its promise of affordable, on-time, courteous, and hassle-free travel experience across an unparalleled network. Tbilisi, the vibrant capital city of Georgia, is one of the most captivating destinations with a unique blend of history, culture, and modernity. The city offers a charming mix of ancient architecture, colorful streets, and contemporary structures. It boasts a rich historical heritage, evident in its diverse range of landmarks, including the iconic Narikla Fortress, the historic Old Town with its sulphur baths, and the stunning Holy Trinity Cathedral. Tbilisi is also well known for its warm hospitality, vibrant arts and music scene, delectable cuisine, and bustling markets. Moreover, the city's dynamic industries contribute to its reputation as a cultural and economic center, offering exciting opportunities for creativity, business, and growth. The engineering division of Sri Lankan Airlines continued its streak of firsts with the recent completion of a heavy maintenance check on a Cebu Pacific Air Airbus A330 Trent 700, marking a foray into providing maintenance, repair, and overhaul (MRO) services for wide-bodied aircraft from the Southeast Asian region. Cebu Pacific Air is the first Southeast Asian airline to sign up with Sri Lankan Engineering for heavy maintenance on wide-body aircraft, signifying the growing international demand and reputation of trust that Sri Lankan Engineering's MRO services have garnered in a short span of time. The heavy maintenance check on the Cebu Pacific Air aircraft was performed in Sri Lankan Engineering's dedicated European Aviation Safety Agency (ESA) approved wide-body hangar over a period of 4 days. It was also the third heavy maintenance by Sri Lankan Engineering for a customer airline during a busy May, with the other checks being carried out onto Airbus A330 CF6 aircraft of Serene Air, who came aboard last year. Sri Lankan Engineering's achievements as a third-party base maintenance provider have been nothing short of remarkable considering their relative newness to the business. Sri Lankan Engineering has especially established a reputation for on-time performance, short turnaround times, and quality of workmanship among its expanding clientele from South Asia, the Middle East, Eastern Africa, and now Southeast Asia. In this year alone, several new customers enrolled with Sri Lankan Engineering for line maintenance services in Colombo and the Maldives. The demand for base maintenance services has also been equally strong. Aircel and Salam Air enlisted for component maintenance services, while Cebu Pacific Air and Jazeera Airways became the newest customers of heavy maintenance services in 2023. The increasing demand for its MRO services has also resulted in an increasing dollar revenue for Sri Lankan Engineering, which saw a 35% jump in earnings between the last 2 financial years. Four Seasons Hotel Mumbai has long served as a preferred destination for luxury travelers. The crowning glory of this towering edifice is the iconic AIR, counted among the best bars in the world with fabulous cocktails, impeccable service, chic ambience, and panoramic views. AIR reopens this weekend after a year of complete renovations, presenting a thrilling transformation. A fresh and exciting beverage menu by renowned mixologist Alexander Rinu, also known as Alex, who takes on the mantle of beverage manager, is designed to delight the discerning drinker, while the bar's refined interiors make the perfect setting for lingering gazes at glorious views of South Mumbai's skyline and glorious sunsets. One of the most anticipated openings of the year, AIR has now opened its doors in an exciting iteration as a yacht club invigorated by a new team and a novel approach to food and beverages. Hallmarked by an alluring melange of modernity underscored by time-tested traditionalism, architect Philip Pond has reimagined the space into a contemporary bar with a nautical undertone. The people-centric design places the essential touch points of service at the heart of its design, with an ergonomic layout that unfolds as a symmetrical dialogue between those points of service, the warm, welcoming air of the bartender and hostess, and the gathering spaces fashioned around the central bar that can be accessed from all four sides. Air's revamped menu serves as a gastronomic voyage for gourmands and a masterclass in culinary artistry. The beverage menu is an ode to its nautical ethos and thoughtfully curated as a sensory voyage through the changing patterns of the weather, said Renew. The serene clarity of the tranquil clear skies cocktail lineup gives way to the brooding intensity of the thunderheads, an assortment of bold spirits and alcohol-forward mixtures. On a sunny day, guests can immerse their senses in the whimsical frothiness of cumulus, featuring frothy concoctions, or step into a monsoon reverie with rejuvenating carbonated beverages, along with well-balanced, non-alcoholic cocktails to ensure that every guest enjoys the skilled craftsmanship. AIR offers an extensive menu featuring handcrafted cocktails, delicious small and large plates featuring cuisines from all over the world, and a vast selection of beers, wines and spirits. The delectable menu is inspired by cuisines of the coasts and is sure to delight the discerning diner. It includes an extensive vegan and vegetarian selection. The conventional lexicon of Art Deco speaks a modern language of design, from the rhythm of the latticework punctuated with arches to the smooth stone paneling running sinuously along the counters. The nautical mood reigns supreme, however not every fixture replicates a ship. It is instead the ambience that whisks one away to a quintessential yacht club. The focal point of the space, undoubtedly, leverages its status as the highest rooftop bar of the city with a retractable Wimbledon-style rain roof that offers patrons the chance to feast upon the unparalleled panorama of the cerulean sea through the monsoon. Speaking of the new opening, General Manager Sunil Naran said, "Everyone who visits us asks about AIR. It is the most eagerly anticipated opening for guests of the Four Seasons Hotel Mumbai." The hotel's commitment to providing guests with innovative and personalized experiences sets it apart, and with AIR we look forward to scripting a new chapter in the legacy of this cocktail capital that we call home. That's all in Bulletin. For the latest updates, keep listening to Travel World Online Radio with you always. Kabhi bhi, kahi bhi.